Hey y'all, welcome back to another weekly video cast vlog for my educational journey as a student of chiropractic. And this week, let me tell you, one of the biggest things I want to share is to never forget your inner child. Remember that your inner child is always with you beyond your childhood years, beyond your memories. They're with you like forever. And I mean that in like a very like self-aware way, because we might feel like we need to I don't know, there might feel like this sort of like emptiness inside of us, and it can feel like I don't know, like something is not right. Like there's a feeling, you feel off, and you might not know where that comes from. And I would like to share that, like, maybe that could be coming from your inner child, because for example, think about the things that you liked to have with your inner child. Just close your eyes with me and just visualize what are some of the things as a child that you did that were some of your favorite memories. It could be camping, it could be eating at a picnic, it could be going to the beach in the mornings, it could be going to the beach on the weekends, it could be many things. It could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be hiking, it could be simply being on a swing, it could be just laying down on a blanket, just watching the sky and watching the clouds go by. Simple things like that. And it's important to continue doing those things so you can fill up your cup, which that's one of the best ways for you to fill up your cup, to do things that your inner child enjoys doing. And that way, when you satisfy that inner child, there's more feelings of fulfillment. It could be even as simple as buying yourself a nice ice cream cone and making your inner child feel happy and satisfied in that way. So that's definitely a lesson from this week. And another lesson is on privacy. So privacy is really important. Like, no one needs to know what you're doing at all times, and no one needs to know what you're thinking and feeling all the time. Not that I was doing it, but I did find myself in situations where I was asked, like, what am I going to do next? And I didn't really feel, I mean, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was doing practical things, but I felt like keeping myself a little bit more private. I'm more on the hermit side, but like I feel like it's just meant for us to, like, I feel like we all have our own right to our own privacy. So the way that I responded is saying, oh, I'm about to handle some private matters. And I was literally just about to do something super like securing my financial aid for the following academic year. So that's something that was just something to be mindful of for myself, is to make sure that privacy is still kept. Remembering that especially if you're a higher education student, you're only here for school, you're here for knowledge, you're here to cultivate a lot of knowledge to help your future patients, your future clients, or your future community, and your future business partners, and your future colleagues, and important things like that, your future audience, if you want to be a public speaker for the knowledge that you're cultivating on. And I feel like that's pivotal, is to maintain that privacy, and to just stay focused on building your career, like building your certifications, building everything else on top of that title that you are already working for. There could be there's nothing wrong with looking into certifications depending on when you want to look into. But as a medical professional or a healthcare professional, I'm currently looking into compassionate communication and looking into doulaship, understanding what that means, how that looks like, how I can provide as a doula, how I can be certified as a doula, and also spiritual certifications like Reiki, Qigong, any other healing modality that might come up that catches your attention. Heck, even mediumship. Like that's like I feel like now with this elevated world, we are more able to join in on advancing and morphing spirit with science. It's already a thing, spirit science. So it would be great to advance that and create a new structure where everything, where it all can coexist. And it's great. I love it. I also recommend personal development, depending on what your beliefs are. This is a more open-minded, as you have noticed, open-minded channel. So personally, I'm looking into a book called The Taoism of Inner Alchemy. I can link it. I'm not sure if you might be able to access it when I link it, but I'm currently listening. I downloaded it and I uploaded it to this app called Speechify, and it reads it to you. It's kind of like Audible, but I paid for the full year subscription, and it's great. I really enjoy Speechify, so I play it, I listen to it, and it has some really interesting insights about reincarnation and the way that our energies move inside of us, and how we how we elevate ourselves because we have refined our energy so much. We are one of the things that I will say about the book that really caught my attention are about how when when we reincarnated because we have refined our energy so much, and some questions that are good to contemplate on are about the meaning of life, about the purpose, and
exit the parking lot toward Amber Valley.
Oh, sorry if you heard that. That was my maps, my Google Maps. It talks about, for example, depending on how refined our energy is, our chi is, we could either elevate ourselves or elevate ourselves into better circumstances in life, or we could go back down, and we could be reincarnated as an animal again, and that's like not good because it's based off of there's a lot of tragedy in that, because the circle of life where the animals eat each other and hunt each other. So that was something to keep in mind that really like opened my mind and gave me like a whole new perspective on reincarnation and how we reincarnate, and how we can refine ourselves mainly through spiritual dynamic practices like meditation, journaling, just doing good work, good merits like community service, and having and connecting with your soul purpose of being a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a person who uploads, a therapist, someone, a philanthropist, or a mom, or just being a good mom or a good dad, or a good family member, a good provider, a good caregiver, and that in all of those soul purposes. it's all, as long as, you know, it's good work, you're giving back and you're providing and you're being of service. That's what matters. And that was pretty much it for this week. Lots of healing, lots of connection, lots of healing modalities like chiropractic, acupuncture, and I'm literally thinking about having a weekly session of massage therapy now, because we go through a lot in this program, in this doctorate level, higher education level, and a lot comes up because there's a lot of isolation in that sense, because we're studying so much on our own, and there's a lot of dynamics being played out, like especially if you
Exit the parking lot toward Amber Valley Drive.
Hopefully you didn't hear that, but there's a lot of breaking patterns, a lot of undoing, a lot of there's a lot of undoing, deconditioning, so of old structures from past lineages, past lifetimes, just past in general, and using the present to create structure, create discipline for a future that will benefit a lot of people and benefit yourself in return as well. So that's what we have for this week. I'll see you next week, and be well. Peace.